Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. This combat veteran in Santa Rosa County says he has been wrongfully charged with felony grand theft after returning a computer to a local Walmart store. Brent Shavnore, he says he bought a gaming computer from the store in September, but he says when he opened the package, that computer was not what he paid for. Shavnore is now facing charges of grand theft after Pensacola police say he took parts out of the computer. Tanner Stewart joins us in the studio now with more. Tanner?
Bob, I sat down with Brent Shavnore this morning and his wife Samantha. They're still shaken up over this incident that started last month. On the morning of September 28th, Pace resident and Marine veteran Brent Shavnore purchased a gaming computer along with other equipment from this Walmart on Creighton Road in Pensacola.
My 7-year-old son is just getting interested in gaming, so we thought, hey, why not tie the living room up? We've got our PlayStation and Xbox right here. I like playing too, so we thought about building a computer system here for ourselves so I could play video games with my son.
Shavnore says after returning home and opening the box, he knew immediately something was off with the PC. He says the glass case advertised was actually plastic and the inside was nearly gutted.
I knew that she would still be there, so I went directly back to the store, turned it to him, told him exactly what happened, told him that this is not the right machine. It looks like a $600 computer in a $1,700 box. I explained to the Walmart associate that it was missing components, and I started listing the components, and she was basically like, so it doesn't work? Like, no, it's not the right computer. It's not what was advertised. So she called the manager over. They accepted the return. I tried to show my driver's license with the credit card that I purchased it with. They accepted the return, done deal, no questions asked.
This receipt shows Shavnore's returned PC just 2 hours after purchase. 3 weeks later, he was charged with grand theft. This incident report states Brent Shavnore stole the parts out of the computer and returned it with the intent to defraud Walmart of a $1,600 purchase.
I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know anything about coolant systems. I don't know anything about motherboards and processors. I've never done that before, and I've never bought PC parts before.
Last Friday, Shavnore's surveillance cameras captured deputies with the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office outside their home. He says he didn't answer the door, and the deputies only stayed for a few minutes.
The only thing they said was like a secretive message on the radio saying that there's a small dog inside. So, I mean, it's like they were scoping the house, getting intel is what it felt like.
And they knocked on the door?
Yeah, but they didn't identify themselves when they knocked. That night, I didn't get any sleep. I'm a disabled combat veteran, so I have pretty bad PTSD from my deployment. And it just had me so rattled and shook up I couldn't sleep. The only thing I know we could do is turn myself in to alleviate that fear of our house getting kicked in or surrounded.
Shavnore has since retained an attorney who says he's hopeful the case will be dropped. The state attorney's office says today the case is still active. Regardless of the outcome, Brent Shavnore says his family's life has been turned upside down.
It's embarrassing having to even talk about this on camera. To be honest, I've been on camera hundreds of times and never had to defend myself like this. It's embarrassing.